Scorpio, welcome to your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And if it doesn't sound like your story, do check your other placements. Scorpio, I've already pulled some oracle cards. So we've got the Elixir, which came out reversed. We've got the Moon reversed. And we've got the Noose in reverse. And as the underlying energy here, we've got the Doll reversed. And beneath that, we've got the Spider in the reverse. And actually beneath that we've got the wolf. Okay, now the wolf is all about being called to do something. Okay, being called to do something. And with this spider in the reverse is like a lack of focus, a lack of planning, right? And the doll is about childhood wounding, childhood illusions, beliefs that may have sabotaged someone, right? And I feel with that wolf, it's like they're being called to look at, these old wounds or old patterns of behavior that they weren't focused on before, okay? Now, the noose is also about self-sabotage, right? It's about anxiety, but self-sabotaging behaviors, okay? And so I feel like someone's being called to look at that, their self-sabotaging behaviors, which may go back a long way, which could stem from issues in their childhood. And with the moon reversed and the elixir reversed, it's like bringing change, right? Change to, bringing change and healing, basically sabotaging behaviors or patterns of thinking. Okay, so that's what we've got going on there. Let's get into the reading. And I'm just going to read it as the energy of someone coming towards you, but this could be you. Okay, so just take it as it fits. And since these are general readings, they're not going to resonate with everyone. Okay, so let's get started. The message for Scorpio. The underlying energy is the moon. Wow, interesting, which we've got here as well. At the heart, we've got the Knight of Swords, crossed by the King of Pentacles. At the root, the Queen of Swords. Recent past, the Knight of Wands, crowning the Queen of Cups. In the future, the Page of Swords. Supporting the Seven of Wands. In the exterior, the Six of Pentacles, hopes and fears, the Chariot, and the outcome is the Hermit. Okay. So the underlying energy of the moon, right? Now here we've seen the moon and it means change, looming change, surrender, okay? And there could be a lot of fear associated with that change, okay? There could be change on the horizon and there could be a lot of fear associated with that change. Now with the Knight of Swords as a central issue, I feel it's addressing that change head on, right? It's acknowledging the truth, like this person needs to acknowledge the truth to themselves of the need for change. And maybe they need to communicate that truth to other people, okay? Now with this King of Pentacles crossing, I feel it's, see, this is a change that's coming. Maybe this person's position, this person's responsibilities are changing. So for example, where they may have been happy to provide financially to a situation, I think they're not willing maybe to do that, or maybe they're not able to do that, okay? But there's some sort of change that's coming, and it could also be it could also be just someone's financial stability that's changing, right? Like maybe they've heard they're getting laid off or something, okay? So a truth's been learned about change that's looming, and it's causing a lot of fear. And one of the problems is, being financially stable, okay, through this change. Now, with the Queen of Swords at the root, someone sees clearly that there is a need for change, and whether they like it or not, that it's coming, okay? Now, the Knight of Wands in the past, This is a very impulsive energy, okay, reckless, and this could be maybe the sabotaging behavior, okay. Maybe someone jumped in without thinking into things um, in the past, and maybe that's what sabotaged them, like they were too impulsive, okay. And what they're aware of, the Queen of Cups. So Scorpio, this is your energy, okay. So yeah, I think this person is aware that they love you, right? And maybe that's what's giving them the courage to tackle this change, okay? Now, with the Page of Swords, I mean, there is a truth to be spoken here, right? There's something to be communicated about this change, okay? And it could be to other people that are, impacted, because the King of Pentacles is generally responsible for other people in like a family. So maybe, communicating that change is coming is what's, is needs to happen in the future, okay. And with the Seven of Wands, it's like uh, yeah, it's like a determination to succeed, right? A determination to succeed. Now we've got the Six of Pentacles in the exterior. So yeah, I feel this change, it could be a good change, right? Because it's about bringing balance to a situation. So however this change happens, I mean, it looks like it's going to bring about some kind of balance, okay? And now we've got the Chariot here and the hopes and fears. So this is literally being the change, right? That's the fear. It's this person's afraid of taking control and moving things forward, but that's also their hope. But the fear might be that, if it doesn't work out, then they've only got themselves to blame, right? Because they're taking control, they're driving the change. And with the Hermit here is the outcome. I mean, they're giving this a lot of thought, okay? So let's start clarifying. So let's look at the Moon. Why is the Moon there in the underlying energy? Two of Swords. Yeah, so it's indecision, right? It's not knowing maybe how to bring about this change, okay? Let's look at the Knight of Swords. The Four of Wands reversed. Yeah, so see, that's the change. I mean, some sort of situation that was stable, right, is ending. And the King of Pentacles is the head of that stable situation. So this person is either unwilling or unable to fill that role anymore, okay? So why is the King of Pentacles there? Yeah, the Hierophant. So I feel like this person, they want to leave a situation, right? That's maybe become unstable for them. Okay, it was stable at one point, but there isn't any stability there anymore. They want to leave, and they're not sure how to bring about that change, because with this King of Pentacles and the Hierophant, it's like they feel it's their duty to provide to these people that they're leaving behind. Okay, they feel an obligation to provide there. So it could be a family. Okay, so let's look at the Queen of Swords. Where's the Queen of Swords there? The Ace of Cups. Okay, yeah, so this person, now, yes, this person could be moving towards someone else, because we see with the Queen of Cups here, they do love someone, right? But this could also be, for some people, just a feeling of self-love, right? Like being in this, having to financially provide to this family structure could be draining them, okay? And so it's necessary for their own self-worth, to change that dynamic, okay? So now let's look at the Knight of Wands here in the past. Eight of Wands and the High Priestess. I feel like this Knight of Wands behavior is the self-sabotaging behavior, okay? This person was reckless, impulsive, okay? And with that Eight of Wands and the High Priestess, I feel like they rushed into things that they didn't maybe know anything about, okay? Because the High Priestess is secrets, right? It's cloaked in secrecy, and that's what they were rushing to. So this person impulsively, I think, tends to jump into situations that like unclear to them, okay? And I feel like that's the sabotaging behavior that they've been doing. So maybe they rush into you know, like making financial obligations without thinking things through, okay? Could be something like that. But they rush into situations where things are not clear to them. That's what I feel, okay? Now let's look at that Queen of Cups. Where's that there? Three of Swords. Let me get one more. There's a Queen of Cups there. Five of Swords. So Scorpio, this person, I mean, if they hurt you, they may have hurt you, okay? And if so, they are thinking about this. They're very worried about it. Here's the sabotage again, okay? Now, this person could be causing, you know, they could be sabotaging things by causing heartbreak, okay, to the people they love and the people who love them, okay? Maybe because with this Knight of Wands, they're impulsive. They rush into things they're not, you know, they don't know anything about. Yeah. If this person's hurt you, they do regret it, okay? Now let's look at the Page of Swords. The Nine of Swords. Yes, so there's a lot of stress and anxiety regarding communicating this truth. And it has to do with financial security, right? Let's look at this Four of Wands reversed. Why is that there? Ooh, okay. Queen of Wands. Okay, Scorpio. So I feel this person, so I feel this, I mean, I think this person is leaving the home because they've got someone else, okay? And with that Knight of Wands in the past, they, you know, as I said, they just impulsively rush into things that they're not clear about, right? And they could have rushed into a connection like that with this Queen of Wands. And they've hurt you in the process, okay? They're conflicted about that, right? About the fact that they've caused this pain. They regret that. But I think maybe they don't know how to extricate themselves now from the situation, okay? And there's a lot of stress and maybe guilt associated with having to confess. Let's look at that Seven of Wands. The Three of Cups. Yeah. So this person wants a reconciliation with you, okay? So it sounds like an ex-partner, to be honest. You know, where let's get a card on the Three of Cups. Where's the Three of Cups there? The Four of Cups. I feel this person left for someone else, okay? And it was an impulsive decision. Or they want to leave, okay? Or they want to leave. And that's what's causing the stress, that they have to communicate that. They love you, but they, have rushed into something with this person. It's causing them a lot of conflict, that they've hurt you. But I feel at the same time they want this relationship with this person, okay? Okay, let's look. So this Three of Cups could be, associated with this Queen of Wands, I guess, okay? Now let's look at the Six of Pentacles. Where's that there? Two of Cups. Okay. Where's the Six of Pentacles? The Knight of Pentacles. So I think this person does want to they do want to move towards someone they love, okay? Which may be this Queen of Wands. Let's see, let's get a card on the Chariot. Where's the Chariot there? The Sun. Yeah, they want to move towards their happiness. Where's the Hermit there? The Star. See, the Hermit's looking for the Star, right? So they're trying to figure out how to move towards their happiness, okay? Which is with this third party, this Queen of Wands. But they regret the hurt they've caused you, and I think having to tell you that they're leaving for this Queen of Wands is causing a lot of stress. Let's look at that Two of Swords. Is it Two of Swords there? Seven of Swords. Okay, so they kept this hidden, right? They kept this hidden. And now they're not sure how to reveal it, okay? This affair with this Queen of Wands. Where's the High Priestess there? The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Where's the High Priestess there? The Empress. Yeah, so they rushed into something, a secret relationship, right? But I feel something that maybe they weren't entirely clear on either, because they felt disappointed, right? And they were looking for something more fulfilling, okay? Where's the Empress there? Queen F, yeah. I mean, yeah, this person, has had an affair, okay? And they're stressed as hell about having to confide that in you if you are the spouse here, okay? For this reading, I feel you might be, because, this heartbreak is associated with the Queen of Cups, okay? So for this reading, you might be the spouse, but, some of you might resonate as this Queen of Wands. But they feel this person is their, they could be putting this Queen of Wands on some sort of pedestal, okay? Because I feel like they feel they're everything, like they feel they're moving towards their happiness, and they think this person is, like a wish come true, a dream, so They may not be entirely realistic here, okay? And that could be where the moon is there as well as the underlying energy. This person might just not be very realistic and they rush impulsively into things. And it looks like they're rushing towards this third party, okay? Okay, let's have a look at this noose. Why is the noose reversed there? The Six of Cups. I feel this is an unrealistic, rose-tinted kind of view, right? Because it's associated with nostalgia. So this person may sabotage themselves by, you know, with that grass is always greener kind of attitude where they just fantasize and yeah, they fantasize and sort of have a lot of nostalgia for time in their life or something, but it's a very sabotaging behavior, okay? And I feel they just impulsively rush into things. This is also very self-indulgent energy with this Nine of Cups, right? So it's like when they don't get their way or they just feel disappointed, you know, it's like in that moment they rush off. Yeah, but I mean, let's look at that Five of Swords. Where's the Five of Swords there? Yeah, they're trapped in their fears about this. They are conflicted, okay? They are very conflicted about the hurt that they're causing you. But I feel like this person can't help themselves. They just rush into things. Let's look, get one more, the Queen of Swords. Who's the Queen of Swords there? Temperance. See, we've got the Five of Pentacles at the bottom. So I think this person, you know, when they're disappointed, when they're lonely, whatever, they look, you know, they need love, okay? So they're always going to like rush, you know, rush into something. And I feel, I mean, I think they know that, okay? There is an awareness of that. But still, they can't help romanticizing this Queen of Wands. Yeah. Okay, let's get some advice here. What is the advice for this Queen of Cups? Justice. If you want a commitment with this person and, you know, they are leaving for someone else, then, you know, maybe getting a legal, going to the legal system may be the only justice you can get here, okay? Scorpio, yeah, so sorry that wasn't more positive. If you found that insightful at all, do hit like, share, subscribe, and please tell me in the comments if it resonates even a little bit, okay? I'd love to hear from you and see you next time.